Hello, everybody. This is Phyllis Pieri, your franchise coach, and a member of the Franchise Consulting Company. I have been in franchising for over 35 years. Today, I love being a franchise coach because I get to offer you a free service that discovers whether franchising is right for you. My flash briefing, it's like a mouthful, right? Will be about franchising, franchise tips, and some motivation along the way. All right, so today, I want you to be able to conduct a sensible investigation. So I thought that it would be helpful if you knew the lingo of franchising. After all, every industry has a terminology, and franchising is certainly no different. So let's start out easy. There are about 10 most important terms you will need to know before you buy a franchise. The first one is, what is a franchise? It's the legal rights, the surrounding trademarks, copyrights, franchise operating systems, support, training, product, and service a franchise obtains from a franchisor under a franchise agreement to operate within a designated contract period as their business. Now, one of the words in there, trademarks, that you need to understand, the franchisor spends a lot of money legally to make sure those trademarks are being protected. So they're always looking to make sure they haven't been infringed upon, whether it's in the US and when they go globally. Franchisee, that's the person, partnership, or company who pays the franchisor for the right to own and operate a business using the franchisor's marks and systems. That would be you. The franchisor is the person, partnership, or company that controls the overall rights to the franchise. The franchise agreement is a non-negotiable contract similar to like when you bought your house and you had a mortgage or you got insurance. Do you ever look at all the fine print? Well, it's kind of the same way. You can't go make changes on it, and franchisors don't want to make changes either. So these are all per the FTC regulations between a franchisor and a franchisee, in which the franchisor grants the franchisee certain legal rights to use the franchisor's marks and systems in connection with a business to be independently owned and operated by the franchisee. Get that word, systems? That's the most important key there. You've got to love the system and you need to follow it. Capital required. The amount of money a franchisee will need to ramp up their franchise during the startup phase averages 3 to 15 months to the point of producing a profit. And every franchise is going to differ, and you will find out, how quickly that works and how much you'll need in the disclosure document, but also from franchisees. Exclusive territory. This is the region or area a franchisee will have exclusive rights to operate within. It is generally defined and mapped in terms of targeted households or population and business counts, zip codes, lots of different ways, especially because demographic information is so readily available these days, so much better than it used to be. Liquidity, the total cash available to a franchise owner for business operations or living expense. This liquidity, if you get an SBA loan and you get a hunk of cash, please, that is not for you to go buy a new car. Some people have done that. Big problem. Don't do that, please. Net worth, those are your assets. The cash value of all that you own minus your liabilities, what you owe. Now, caveat here, a lot of times I see people put their term insurance on their application. If you have a $500,000 term policy, that does not have any value. Sorry to tell you that. If you have a whole life policy of $500,000, you can call your agent and ask them how much that is worth. But term insurance, sorry, that won't work. What is the FDD? It's an acronym for Federal Disclosure Document, an extensive legal document that provides you with all you need to know about a particular franchise business, the franchisor, and the franchise agreement. Regulated by the FTC, and FDD contents must be disclosed to the potential buyer before purchase. Used to be called the UFOC. Now, this is very important because the franchisor can't get any money from you. They can't get any money from you until you have received this document. You've had it for 10 business days, or I think they now call it 14 days. So anyway, that's it for today. I hope that is helpful for you. I know that I love franchising, and I would love it if you would go over to my page and write me a review. I have a goal this year to get to, or this month actually, to get to 30 people who've reviewed my flash briefing. It's important to me to answer all of your questions, so if you go to my page, I'd be happy to answer anything you have. It could be a topic, I don't care. Whatever it is, I'm here to be of service to you. Go like me on LinkedIn and Twitter. They're both Phyllis Pieri. And then the last one would be go to Facebook and click on liking my Facebook page, Your Franchise Coach. Have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye now.